someone's interested in getting a badge today, that'd be great, considering the fact that support has been frozen for 45 minutes and we're not even to halfway to our goal. If you wanted to get a badge today, obviously I would offer it. So all you guys watching over on Kick, you freeloaders, it's time. It's time to look inside of your wallets. See what's there. Go. And if dust comes up, well, get a job.
Phil, maybe you shouldn't have been a douche. Phil, maybe you shouldn't have lied about your wife having cancer, or your mom dying, or your bunny dying, or were all of those things true? And, you know, it's crazy because he just contradicts himself all the time. Like a narrative that's going to be contradicted here. He'll talk about how he stole from the casino, he robbed the casino, but then he's going to admit in this stream, or he's going to say that he never got any viewers from us or anything.
But he did admit it already.
I know.
But what you got to understand is that what you say and do, your actions have consequences, right? What you say and do affects people. Back then, when I used to do stuff 10, 12 years ago, I didn't think that. I was like, I'm dicking around on the internet, doesn't matter, I don't take this seriously. But then look what happened.
What's up, y'all? I didn't know if I would have much to talk about this week, but there's always something new, right? So first up, there's some beef on X involving DSP. We got this story from Super Dojo, quoting a clip from the movie 300 saying, "Fun little story from a time when Jaha Baseguard and myself were beefing with the infamous lolcow DSP. 300, the film, was under current release, and there just so happened to be a cardboard cutout of a shield in the room. What? Don't ask me why. But I told Jaha to grab it, rush DSP, knock him over, all while yelling, 'This is Sparta.' Oh my god, and he actually did it. Later that day, the parking lot incident occurred. Ha ha ha, what a fun memory. For those of y'all who don't know, and I assume most of you do, the parking lot incident, let's let Justin Wong explain it real quick. It's a quick clip.
Justin, did you have any more honorable, dishonorable mentions?
I guess I would agree with you with DSP.
Yeah, my boy.
Because what DSP does, like, in person he's all nice to me and shit, but and then when he makes a YouTube video, he thinks he's all hard and crap.
Uh-huh.
So that's what gets me pissed off. Like, do you guys remember the whole thing with DSP and like with the West Coast people, where they almost like he was like really scared because he was about to get beat up?
He was about to get roughed up. Yeah, I remember that in San Diego.
I think Jaha approached him at Evo or something, right?
Evo West was at the San Diego event. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like Jaha and like Watson were like looking for him if he ever came down to one of the Evo events or something.
Yeah, so like he was like, I heard he was like crying and everything. So that was pretty funny.
Oh my goodness.
Now this clip was from 11 years ago. The bit here that was funny to me was how Justin Wong said DSP talks all this crap online, but in person he's nice to people. So DSP even 11 years ago was an internet tough guy. How ironic. So anyway, back to the tweet. DSP responds, "You bullied and physically threatened me IRL for stuff I said in an IRC chat room while drunk one night and still brag about it 20 years later? The really fun part was easily beating you in the tourney just after you did all that. Good memories, old man." I don't know, dude, maybe people are holding you accountable for things you're saying online. To me, it's just funny that DSP latched onto that last sentence when the story was actually about Jaha hitting with the cardboard cutout. He went right to the parking lot incident. I guess people aren't allowed to tell stories of their past anymore, DSP. You may as well just have nothing to talk about on your stream anymore, because all you talk about is stuff in your past. To excuse all of his behavior because he was drunk saying stuff in a chat room online. You got confronted, and then DSP goes and brags about beating someone in a video game because he was gonna cry in real life. Dude, that's the least of your worries in this post, is talking about how you beat someone in a Street Fighter tournament or whatever the game was. So obviously Super Dojo sees DSP's response and says, "You really want to get started and talk to me directly? I called out the ugliness of your character so many years before you exposed yourself and was obviously spot on. But if you want to take this to another level, my door is always open. Don't ever dare to speak to me again, you bitch." I mean, anybody that starts a post like this, "You bullied me and physically threatened me IRL for stuff I said in an IRC chat."
I would like my undies back.
This guy's gonna hurt us, Walter?
No, Donnie. These men are cowards.
You notice how it's never his fault? It's somebody else's fault for bullying and physically threatening him IRL for something that he said in a room drunk. Yeah, let's move on. So the other day, DSP was playing a game, and it His Kick chat must not have really been paying attention, and they were chatting amongst themselves. They were having conversations in the chat, you know, like what a chat room is for, interacting with each other on an interactive stream. So DSP's playing the game, sees these guys talking about something else, and says this.
Yeah, it's very simple. Guys, stop talking about sports over on Kick. No one here is talking about sports on the stream. This is not your private chat room, so shut up about it. No one cares. I don't want to see you guys talking about all sports leagues and shit. I'm not in that discussion. If you want to do that, go to the sports chat somewhere else. You want to talk to me? You tag me in the chat. You want to talk about me and my content? You want to talk about games, something that's pertinent to what you're watching? Great. Don't derail the fucking chat like an idiot, okay? I mean, it's been a long time since I had to say something like that, but I guess people just aren't so smart.
Always could have thrown an insult there. They're not so smart because they're talking about something in chat. You mean maybe because you're incredibly boring and they have to entertain themselves, but you should be lucky that they're still there and you're getting the few pennies from Kick for getting the viewers? I don't know. The thing that gets me about this clip is this part.
I'm talking about sports over on Kick. No one here is talking about sports on the stream. This is not your private chat room, so shut up about it. No one cares. I don't want to see you guys.
If nobody cared, then why are they all talking about it over in a chat room? Who is nobody? You? The streamer? I mean, maybe you don't care, but that doesn't mean nobody else cares. But that's just how DSP's mind works, I guess. It's insane. Your conversations have to be about this guy or the game. I feel like that's narcissism behavior, no? I mean, if it's a 5-hour stream, you have to sit here and talk about this guy and his game for 5 hours? What about when he's sitting there auditing tips? Or he's doing a podcast where he's looking at fast food, so you gotta talk about DSP and food the whole time? So do y'all remember when DSP was constantly offering the OG or the VIP badge deal on Kick? Where if you gifted 20 subs, aka $100, if you gave DSP $100, he would give you a badge on Kick. You know, badge for loyal viewers, badge for viewers that have been there a long time. He sold them to his loyal fan base for a cheap $100. Well, it looks like he took this guy's away, and I don't know if it was related to the last clip because I didn't catch it live, but Ben Boner Real, I would assume he's a fan, he gave DSP money, right? He says, at DSP Gaming Real, can I have my VIP badge back, please? I promise I won't post sports scores anymore.
Can you have your VIP badge back? You promise you won't post any more sports scores? Sure, just all you got to do is contribute 10 subs. If you contribute 10 subs on Kick, I will give you a VIP badge with the utmost quickness. Just drop them right now. You'll get it immediately. Go for it.
But how does he know you're not just going to take it away again if he talks about sports, right? You want more money out of this guy. I mean, I just think it's so disgusting to treat other people like this. Even if you don't know these people, it's just some person who watches you on the internet. But it just astounds me that you can treat someone like trash. You can treat them like gum on the bottom of your shoe just because you know you can get money out of them somehow. Like, you know the analogy? Oh, it's like taking candy from a baby. Well, you know, in the literal sense, I feel like DSP is the type of guy who would actually take candy from a little child. And he wonders why he gets the treatment he does on the internet. He wonders why he has whole communities of people around him that talk about him all the time. And he's got this, what does he call it? Vortex of people that call him out for every single thing that he does because it's disgusting. Remember when he was always pulling up the level 1 mug and always trying to show off his merch and sell his merch to everybody? You can get this, yeah, you can get this level 1 mug on my merch store.
All right, I'm sipping on my mango pineapple seltzer out of my official Level 1 podcast mug. And let me tell you, all beverages taste way better out of this mug. That's for sure. Which you can find at darksidephil.com.
When it comes to shilling a product or a sponsorship, right? It would only be something that I believe in. It would be a product that I actually test and like for myself, and then I'll tell you guys, hey, I think it's worth it, okay? Like, for example, I'm not exaggerating when I tell you these mugs that I got, these Level 1 podcast mugs, are actually quite good. I've washed them tons of times. They haven't chipped. The design isn't coming off of the mug. I don't know what printing process they use, but it's a really good one. The mug is good quality. It's 2-sided print. So why do you think I'm using it every stream? If I got that mug and I didn't like it, you would not see me using it every stream. I'd be like, nah, screw it, the mug sucks. Still that shop. All this merch is still available. Philomania t-shirts.
Well, let's find out what happened to his merch store.
No, I do not have any merch. Nor do I have plans to bring it back because I did have merch and it barely sold, to be honest. I had a merch store. People asked me for years and years they wanted a merch store. So finally, after years and years, I found a company that would work with me. We made the store, we put the merch up, sold it for like 2 months, and then no one ever cared or bought anything ever again. I think there was a span of like 4 to 5 months I didn't sell a single item, so they closed the store. And I don't blame them. Why are they going to maintain the store if no one wants anything? So, there you go.
But I thought people liked you. Why wouldn't they want to rock your gear? You know, the DSP shirts. It'll be rough when your own fans don't even want your merch, dude. This was about 20 seconds after the merch store comment. Let's take a look at what he says.
Sure would be good if we could have some subs tonight. I definitely noticed earlier today, we had one sub and like just a few kicks, that was it. So the kick support, I don't know what happened. For a while they were actually doing pretty good, and now it's dried up again. So all you guys watching over on Kick, you freeloaders, it's time. It's time to look inside of your wallets. See what's there. Go, and if dust comes up, well, you get a job. But if you have something in there, then maybe you should support the streams that you watch for free every night. I'm just saying.
I mean, judging by your closing merch store, your constant demand for money, your affiliate links that we're about to talk about not getting any clicks, it seems like you may be the one that needs to look for a job eventually, DSP. Your dwindling viewer base, 140 people watching, bro. Come on, this is pretty low. It can't be because you treat everybody like a pile of dog shit. But it wouldn't be DSP if he didn't talk about his continued failure. Accidentally, of course.
Jade, it was awesome that you got some of my merch when you could. The thing is, you guys know me. I'm not a guy that pushes sales of product. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing a stream, sure.
It would almost be better if DSP did push product, because at least he would be trying to sell something and not just taking your money for being there, for clicking on his YouTube or Kick stream. At least the people who have affiliate links like that, they're able to promote a brand. It's not just about them, it's about the advertisers too. They're helping advertisers sell their product. They make money, the advertiser makes money. People buy the thing that they want off of those links, and maybe they get a little discount for it. But of course, when other people get to do it and DSP doesn't, they're just shilling products.
I'll bring that up all the time. But I'm not going to be like, oh, buy this, buy that. I'll give you another example. Were you guys aware that right now, if you're watching me on YouTube, that on all of my podcasts and shows where you see my background, that the videos get tagged with my merch, so that if you buy anything through the affiliate links, I make money? Were you even aware of that? Probably.
Yes, because you've mentioned it multiple times, especially when you started doing it again earlier this year. Click on my affiliate links if you guys want this. Yeah, we remember that. Take a look at DSP mentioning the affiliate links in the past.
There's a link to it in previous podcasts and the daily wrap. If you look at the videos in the description, there's a link that you could click on if you're interested in getting it. If you buy it through that affiliate link, I actually make a little bit of money, just so you know, you're helping me out if you buy it through there. Ghost, the microphone, the Divum Pixu 64 frame, the Piranha Plant Lego, you can actually buy those using the affiliate links that are on those videos. And if you do, I make a little bit of affiliate revenue on it. Okay? So I have all this time that's used. I don't have any free time to then sit there and put affiliate links and things, into the videos. So I've kind of just completely forgotten all about it.
Not only is it hilarious that this last clip I just played was the oldest clip out of the 3, which means that he's been adding the affiliate links since this, he's saying that he doesn't have time to do it for every video. Like, you can't copy and paste, but not only that, is YouTube lets you reuse information from previous videos. When you go to upload a video on YouTube, you can reuse everything in the description, the title, the tags from a previous video, and you can select the video. So what do you mean you don't have time to do it? What do you mean? It's just ironic. So he said he didn't have time to do it, but then talks about how he has the affiliate links and starts doing it. All right, let's get back to today.
You want to know how many times I mentioned it? Like twice ever, and it's been running for like over a year. You want to know how many sales I've gotten? 0. Because I don't mention it. I don't want to be a guy shilling product to you guys all day. I just want to enjoy. I'm not one of these guys, a podcaster who has 17 fucking ads running on the corners and borders of their podcast. Buy the Dollar Shave Club, buy this fucking toothbrush, buy this stinky ass deodorant that's way overpriced and fucking doesn't work, just because you give me $1 when you do. I'm not a referral link guy. You know what I'm saying?
$10 says that DSP would be a referral link guy if people actually bought stuff. Imagine if DSP was making a decent chunk of money because people were actually buying stuff through the links that he was referring. He would be such a shill. You guys check out the referral links at the bottom. You can get this, and that. Like, he would be such a shill, and I wholeheartedly believe that. To me, this is just a coat because you can't sell anything, so you use the excuse where I would rather have people support me for who I am and not have to put all that crap on you guys, and you could just support the streams, and we can have fun and chill together. That's pretty much what he's saying here. And let's end it with this clip, y'all. You guys remember the times months ago when DSP said, I got hundreds of thousands of people that are supporting me. People like me now. Well, apparently this slipped out and it's not the case anymore. Because whenever somebody comes in that is a name that DSP truly doesn't recognize, they get audited. Especially if they're gifting memberships. He stops the entire stream to audit these people. Who are you? Are you legit? Are these fake subs?
What brings you here? What brings you here to support the channel? I'm just curious. Because almost never do I get a new person coming by and supporting. Almost never. Usually it's like a regular or whatever, and you just dropped 20 memberships out of nowhere, and you're a legit YouTube channel. So I appreciate that.
Almost never you have new people coming by to support the channel. But I thought you had all these new people that come by and they throw you money. So you're saying that you know these people that are supporting and it's always the same few people that come in and support you? Especially that this guy's gifting memberships. It's not even like a tip or something where he sees the email address. It's a legitimate YouTube member bomb that somebody dropped. And he says usually it's somebody in his community that's giving him money. Which makes this sound even worse because every night he sits there and he demands money from people. You guys wanted this. Come on, guys. Is nobody really gonna support on Kick tonight? Knowing that you get the money from the same people in your community just makes you look really bad here. I don't know, maybe it's just my opinion, but imagine a guy actually having a fun, chill stream where he doesn't stop every 20 minutes to audit a tip, audit a member bomb, and just says thanks and moves on and plays the game. But because he makes every single thing on his stream about money and how much money he's getting and how he's getting that money and how you sending money benefits him, you get moments like these where he's constantly auditing people and trying to figure out who's legitimate and who's not and how much he can count towards his goal, how much money he's gonna make off of these. It's all that matters to him. But that's DSP, I guess, right? That's his whole shtick. It's his whole persona is the goal. In 2025, DSP's most said word is probably the goal, on and off stream. I bet you even talks about it with his wife that's supposedly still there. I don't know. But that's pretty much all I got in this one, y'all. Tune in next time. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Peace.